Hey you guys, it's Shan coming to you guys with another video from our Thrive programming. Just a quick summary. Thrive teaches coping skills, and it was just started at Advance at the end of 2019. Okay, so let's hop into this video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about stress. We're in the midst of a pandemic, so it is quite normal, quite expected that you would have some level of stress. So let me just first start by just defining what is stress. We hear this word is thrown around and we always try to, a lot of times we hear about it and it's said in a negative terms. So stress is the gap between our expectation and reality. Okay. It's that, it's something that causes a reaction with our body, whether good or bad. Now, I do want to just stop and say all stress is not bad. Okay. Sometimes stress causes us to push ourselves a little bit harder than we should. But on the other hand, sometimes it makes us reach a goal and an obstacle and overcome that. Okay. It's just the amount of stress that you are subjected to that makes it whether good or bad. And I'm saying that very subjectively. So first of all, let's talk about some of the reactions to stress. Let's talk about recognizing stress, because I think sometimes we think there's a universal where stress looks the same in everyone. And that's just not the case. Like for me, when I'm stressed out, I have difficulty sleeping. And I don't want to be bothered, right? I withdraw from people. I kind of do my own thing. I am a planner to the end. I am a perfectionist. And so sometimes that is me just saying, hey, I need to take my time to just focus on this. And I put all my attention on it. And you guys, that's just not healthy. In the midst of the pandemic, it could be frustration. It could be worrying. I mean, we're at home. Y'all, I know I'm not the only one who's snacking. So it could be overeating, undereating. It just looks differently in everyone. And so one of the things I hope that we can do is kind of identify what stress is. Now, I can't necessarily tell you what it is in your life, but I hope that you would just start paying attention to different habits or different things that you do, more so when you are experiencing something that is causing you a little bit of alarm or anything like that. Okay. Also, understand that there are different things that can cause stress to be a little bit more manageable, like social support, right? Sometimes being able to talk to a loved one, a friend, or a trusted person, even if they can't solve the problem, is so helpful. Okay. Now, I'm not telling you to go tell your business to everybody. That is not what I'm saying. But in work life, we talked about having a safe person, someone who can encourage you and help you break down your problems. And I know that all problems and all things in this pandemic and all this can't be solved, but if you did not know this, I would like to share this with you. Stress can sometimes, talking about your stress rather, not stress itself, talking about your stress can release hormones that can make it a lot easier for you to get over whatever you're going through. Emotional support. Emotional support is one of those things that helps in a way that we don't normally think about. It's not saying that you don't have an emotional reaction, because anxiety and things like that are, they're typically associated with stress, but it's saying you want to have a healthy reaction. When you notice your anxiety, what do? How do you move forward with that? Life balances. When you focus all your attention on the thing that's stressing you out, sometimes that can be so detrimental. And so we're hoping that you will find other outlets as well. And just basic needs. Make sure you are taking time for you. Self-care is a strength when stressed out. Self-care can be you painting your nails. It could be you treating yourself. I like to call them happy. All my friends, I'm like, hey, have you given yourself a happy when I hear something stressful? It could be as simple as giving yourself a hot cocoa. Okay. So in the midst of this pandemic, try not to stress out. I am here. Advanced Memphis staff is here. We love you. We're praying for you. Thank you for your time.